busy just doing my daily tarot reading. I'm still ill and stuff, but I gotta do it. I can't stay still too long. Uh, Hopefully, I'll shake off this cold or, get my energy back from somewhere. But, I've been out, I still going out even though I'm ill, just 'cause it makes me feel like I'm achieving it. It gives me that peace of mind when I'm out walking. So doing a reading, it's like 10, it's 9:30 p.m. I don't know, like there's been a lot of yelling and stuff upstairs, in the room upstairs here. Um, don't know why people can't contain themselves, and like doors slamming and stuff. Like, I don't know. Certain people are like that. It's all reactive, isn't it? Like they can't navigate the world without reactions. Um, I navigate the world through signs. I think I'll try and work on my site later. It's tarotsigns.site. Put something on there. But I was trying to come up with a question for tonight's reading, and I thought I want something kind of spicy because they say to eat spicy stuff when you've got a cold. No, it's not that. It's like I get bit tired of these questions. Like ChatGPT gives me ones like, what energy do I need to embody and stuff like that. But I want to mix in my own kind of excitement. Is for everyone as well who this might relate to, and it's not predictive in a sense. I use it. I navigate like I said, I navigate the world through like little signs, just like I'll see a piece. I've said this before. I see a piece of graffiti or something, and it gives me hope. Not that it was put there supernaturally or anything. It just helps me like break through all the noise. I see a scrolling or something. It's like but yeah, today's question is going to be like, what is finally shifting in my favor or in your favor? And it's not when and not who, just what ChatGPT's put what's turning, which is fair enough. But it's like we know God's working behind the scenes, but we're just trying to get an idea of like, because we don't want to be like totally left in the dark. Uh, we want some ideas about like what we should be doing, what projects and stuff, and what um, how can I say, like what sort of mentality should you have? Because it could be to do with relationships as well, and like business. Yeah, I can hear the neighbors again stomping down and stuff. I don't know if they can hear me talking. They can yell and stuff, but if I do something, then I don't know. Yeah, so I'm talking kind of loud, but yeah, it's like what's moving in the background. So we'll pull the first card anyway, so because I'm a bit distracted. So we pull like 4 cards. We've kind of got one poking out at the top. We'll go with that. I like to shuffle everything really well, but we'll pull this one out first. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Wands. That's actually good. What's working behind this? It's beginning to shifting in my favour. Lucky number 7. 7 of Wands came first as ChatGPT. My gimbal is flashing all the time, like the charging lights. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Yeah, what's finally shifting in our favour. That's not bland at all, ChatGPT said. Because I said ChatGPT's questions are always bland. That's a statement card. 7 of Wands, first card. This is a card of standing your ground, not fighting everyone, not proving yourself, not chasing. It's I've come too far to be pushed back now. You're tired but not defeated. This card shows someone already on higher ground, even if they don't feel comfortable yet. That's important. What it's saying to you right now, you're being tested after progress, not before it. The pressure you feel isn't punishment, it's resistance. Something in you has changed and life is checking if it sticks. Yeah, something has definitely changed. After all the challenges I've been through, everything's changed. Let's see. It's 2 parts of my video together. The old world tries to pull you back into old roles you're not meant to re-enter them. Why it came first, the 7 of Wands. Because the message is don't give up your position just because you're exhausted. You didn't climb for nothing. This isn't try harder, it's hold the line briefly. Not forever, just long enough for the shift to finish. Okay. It says quiet hopium. I was just thinking that sounds a bit like hopium. But it is a nice message, and hold the line just enough for the shift to finish. 7 of Wands appears when you're close enough to matter. If you weren't close, there'd be no resistance at all. The pressure is proof you're not invisible anymore. Pull the next card when you're ready. This spread clearly has attitude tonight. Yeah, I like that. 7 of Wands. So, yeah, we were asking what's turning in our favour. So I gotta pull the next card. But yeah, it's not so much when things are turning or like what's coming, etc. It's it's what we've embodied, I guess, through all that effort. What's coming to fruition, so to speak. Because what they say God helps those who help themselves. So it's like God doesn't always drop miracles just because you ask for them and stuff. Like it's not. Oh, my camera was freezing a bit there. Yeah, God. Because otherwise it'd be like a ChatGPT was saying it'd be like a vending machine, So it's like you've got to navigate your own way through life to some extent, and use scripture as well, if you know, obviously. But let's see. Yeah, so they're moving the car outside. I don't know what's going on. Let's try and get this reading tonight. We've been doing well. Don't let anyone hold us back. What's that song? Hold the line. Doom, 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 doom. Love isn't always on time. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah, something like that. But yeah, we've been getting a lot done. We are not gonna get any jumpers today. Yesterday, 2 cards fell out, and I used those, but I don't like. I don't want that to happen all the time. So I pick one from the middle, like I usually do. Alright, what have we got? Ace of Cups. That looks nice. That's about emotions, isn't it? So what's turning in our favour? So we've had the 7 of Wands, which is he's already standing on higher ground. He just has to hold the line. And now we've got the Ace of Cups. Let's ask ChatGPT. So that's our emotional. We've been revitalized emotionally. I do feel like that after everything I've been through, and I've come out the other side. Starting to feel like myself complete, like not things like sucking my energy. That's a beautiful follow-up to the 7 of Wands. That pairing actually says a lot, and it's not bland at all. The 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups. This combo reads like this. And it's frozen a bit, so I have to wait a second. I see my camera's got like a watermark over it, which is a bit annoying. That is a nice card, isn't it? I haven't seen that one before. Ace of Cups. It's got a W on it. And a dove. Yeah, this combo reads like this. Hold your ground because something soft is trying to return. Not something you have to fight for, not something you chase, something that comes because you didn't give up your position. 7 of Wands, you right now, tired, defensive, standing alone at times, refusing to be pushed back into old patterns, protecting your standards. You're not aggressive, you're protective. That's important. Yeah, let's try not to be aggressive, guys. Ace of Cups, what's underneath? Yeah, let's keep the positive energy. Ace of Cups, what's coming back? Emotional renewal, see? Warmth returning, the heart opening again. Feeling alive instead of numb. Not necessarily a person immediately, but the capacity for love and connection waking back up. That's key. You can't receive love when the cup is cracked or empty. This says the cup is refilling. Together they say you had to defend your boundaries first, so your heart could open safely again. That's not punishment, that's sequencing. If the Ace of Cups came without the 7 of Wands, you'd pour it into the wrong place again. Good. Now you won't. The hopeful part, since you asked for hopium. That was last night. In ChatGPT's mixing it up. Ace of Cups doesn't show up for people who are closed. It shows up when bitterness didn't win, numbness didn't take over, cynicism didn't harden the heart. You kept your warmth even while suffering. That's why this card came, not a fantasy, as permission to feel again, one last thing quietly powerful. Ace of Cups often arrives when someone says internally, I don't want to just survive anymore. You literally said that earlier. Is anyone else feeling like that? That's not coincidence energy, that's alignment energy. Not fireworks, not instant resolution, but the return of emotional life, and that's the part you've been missing the most. ChatGPT says, if you want to pull one more, ask, how do I protect this new cup? But we do 4 cards, so I don't know why it's saying to pull, like we're only pulling 3. Yeah, so we got 2 more cards to go. If I put the card, it's got that watermark over the video, which is annoying. Droid cam I'm using with my phone on a tripod. Yeah, so if anyone's like been building their boundaries and their emotions are revitalized there, I think we've been going about 20 minutes. But I like these readings. It gives me an insight into the how we're maturing. So we got to pull the 3rd card. I did do a couple of hour tarot readings, but with everything going on outside and stuff, I get a bit paranoid if they can hear me talking. I don't want to agitate. I don't want that their energy gonna spill over, like, you know. They might knock on the door or start making a noise in the yard. No jumpers today so far. Let's just pull one out from the middle again. Let's pull this one. We got, oh, it's the 8 of Pentacles. 8, is that, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. So we've had Wands, Cups and Pentacles today. And we haven't had any from the major arcana. All new cards today. And this is about how is what's the question? What is turning in our favour? Oh, that's actually exactly the card you want after the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it said how can we protect that? We're asking what's turning in our favour. ChatGPT starts talking about how energy and stuff. I guess, you know, this is a good cards for what's turning in our favour. You know, it's not giving us anything like false hope. It's telling us what's actually turning in our favour, but it's not giving us false hope about when things are gonna climax and stuff. So the spread just clicked into place. Hold your ground, don't fold, don't lower standards. Your heart is reopening, warmth is returning, Eight of Pentacles. Now build something real with it, not fancy, not waiting, not overthinking, daily effort, small actions, consistency. What Eight of Pentacles is saying, this isn't about luck suddenly saving you. It's about showing up every day, doing the work even when tired, building stability brick by brick, turning emotion into structure. Ace of Cups gives feeling, Eight of Pentacles gives form. Good. Don't pour your heart into hope, pour it into what you're building. Alright. That's what we've been trying to do, getting up even when we're sick. You know, you have to push yourself to the limits, but stop when you can. Sometimes I can't sleep and stuff, I just like that. Oh, the camera looks backward, but it's not on the screen, so that's alright. I did kind of want something about something materializing, but I like the way the cards come out. Pour your heart into what you're building, not hope. So the message as a sentence, defend your ground, reopen your heart, commit to the work. That's not punishment energy, that's integration. These kind of confirm what I've already been like concluding in my mind anyway, about what I've been doing. Integration. Eight of Pentacles shows up when progress is already happening, even if you can't feel it yet. It's the card of momentum quietly returning, effort starting to pay off, competence rebuilding, self-trust forming again. It doesn't promise miracles, it promises results if you keep going. And after everything you've endured, that's actually huge. Yeah, this spread didn't say wait to suffer more, learn another lesson. It said you're back in motion. That's living again, just not loudly yet. If you want, you can pull one final card as the rewards for staying the course, or we can let this, well, we always pull four anyway. Yeah, let's do the last card. What's the reward for staying the course? That's what ChatGPT said. And you know, the spread that we've got so far, I really like, because you know, you've got the guy that's starting to stand on higher ground, and it's lucky 7, and then we got the Ace of Cups, so we're emotionally revived, and we got the Eight of Pentacles, so he's actually, you know, he's actually reward for. It says reward. He's actually making progress there. So let's see what our reward is, and then we'll call it a day, because I'm feeling ill and still kind of yelling upstairs. So I want a peaceful night. It's 10 p.m. They make noise until like 1, 2 p.m. 2 a.m. So I'm not doing anything to provoke anything. So let's get the last card. We're going to get one from the Major Arcana. What's our reward? What's our reward? What could it possibly be? I've got anxiety. I've got anticipating what this could be. Come on, what are we going to get? We haven't got any jumpers yet. shuffling them well because I get a lot of repeats. I suppose you can't. I always shuffle them well. You can't. What's poking out to the back here? Let's just go for that one. Okay, justice. Wow, what could you get? What could you possibly get? And this is from the major arcana as well. You couldn't ask for something more clear than that, could you? So you got standing on higher ground, like lucky 7, standing on higher ground, making progress. Standing on higher ground, so you've risen above everything. You're not getting pulled back into old roles. You're emotionally renewed. All the bad things that have happened, that's a thing, that's a ghost of the past now. You're making progress. And then justice. Let's see. And it's like a queen, is it? Just justice. I think it's a woman. What's ChatGPT saying? It's quite warm in my apartment. Making me a bit sleepy, I think. I'm feeling sick. I need to shave. That's a strong closer. Not soft, not vague. I said it was bold, didn't I? Very clean. Here's the whole message. You held your ground when it would have been easier to give up. Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, you held your ground when it would have been easier to give up. Ace of Cups, your heart didn't die, warmth is coming back. 8 of Pentacles, you kept working anyway. This is all true. Quiet effort, no applause. Justice, the last card. Balance is being restored, not symbolically, not spiritually fluffy, practically. Justice is the card of fairness returning, cause and effect evening out, effort being acknowledged, things no longer being one-sided. This literally means what was uneven is being corrected. This is important. Justice is not karma, revenge. It's not payback, it's rebalancing. You gave more than you received for a long time. Emotionally, energetically, loyally. Justice says that imbalance cannot continue indefinitely. Life corrects it quietly, lawfully, inevitably. Why justice at the end matters. Yeah, you couldn't pick a good spot for that to land at the end. Justice does not appear at the start of a story. It appears after endurance, after holding your standards, keeping your heart intact, doing the work anyway. It's settling of accounts, not dramatic, inevitable. The message in one line: you were not wrong to endure, and you will not be left uneven. That's the reading. Not fantasy, not promise of fireworks, just truth settling back into place. And honestly, after everything you've been through, that's the right ending card. Okay, we'll leave it now, because I don't want to, I've already said I'm feeling ill. Oh, the camera went off a bit there. I'm gonna chill now. Hopefully that was a good message for everyone. Peace.